Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
Two conflicting stories about why a rural sex offender home was rejected. Now, Sheriff Clark responds to claims about his department's role.
Also ahead, Pasco police surround an apartment complex searching for a domestic violence suspect, the standoff that triggered safety measures for students.
Then, health officials sound the alarm on unlicensed food vendors across the Tri-Cities. The surge of operations threatening public health and safety concerns.
And from the Kittitas Valley to the Columbia Basin, cloudy skies, spotty showers, and warmer temperatures. What's coming up this weekend? I'll have all the answers. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Great to have you along on this Thursday night. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman.
All right, first at 5 o'clock, the proposed Level 3 and higher registered sex offender transition home in Kennewick continues to draw pushback from neighbors. The home's operator, Joe Field, says a rural Findlay location did not work, claiming the Benton County Sheriff's Office told them it was not an option. But today, Sheriff Michael Clark says that's not totally accurate, and his office doesn't have the power to just block where the home goes.
Just like anything else, somebody can make a comment or say something, and it can be taken any number of ways. And I can understand the community there that may hear that, oh, well, they had a house out in Findlay, but now they're here. And so it's the sheriff's office's fault. It's the county's fault. And you know that wasn't quite the scenario there, but I understand how that conclusion could be drawn very quickly, because rest assured, if it was that simple for me, within the confines of Benton County, period, we would have just waved that wand.
Clark says the Findlay property likely didn't meet resource requirements, not law enforcement objections. He adds any changes would have to come from lawmakers. Now, coming up at 6, we're going to take a look at a similar situation in Tenino, Washington, where a home like this was approved to go, also in a rural area.
On that same topic, last night, Kennewick residents raised their concerns about the proposed sex offender home to the Kennewick School Board. During public comment, various community members, including parents, grandparents, and concerned residents, spoke to the school board about their fears of child safety being threatened. One of their main points included the fact that dozens of students of various ages would have to walk past the home on their way to and from school.
Teenagers that were speaking that are now afraid to go out of their house to even go to school. You know, these young girls, it's awful. So I'm sorry, but it's just scary. So whatever you guys can do to help us, please help us.
It is disgusting that we've come to this point that we have to rally around to not have this house of sexual predators in our community.
Members of the Kennewick School Board made clear they are opposed to the potential implementation of the sex offender transition home and will do what they can to try to prevent it.
Well, we saw a little bit of sun and then things changed.
Yeah, we got some rain today, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yep. My daughter, Stacy, you'll enjoy this. She said, let me check and see if there's a puddle that needs splashing.
Very cute. Well, there are going to be some more puddles to splash, spotty at times, but yes, we're seeing the rain showers come right on through from Yakima to Toppenish, moving into Prosser. Eventually, we'll see those showers in the Tri-Cities. So this pattern is going to continue through tomorrow. Rain and a little bit of mountain snow. The snow's at the upper elevations and very, very light. Here's what it looks like right now in Yakima. They're seeing those showers come down. 40 degrees on the warm side, and look at that sunset. Just 3 more minutes and we'll be at 5 o'clock. Visibility all the way is reduced, by the way, in the area because of the clouds and the rain coming down. Temperatures warm. Look at Walla Walla right now, close to 50 degrees. Very warm for the end of January. Here's your planner for tonight. Again, cloudy skies, rain showers on and off throughout the evening, but the warm temperatures will prevent the icing that we've been seeing the last couple of days. Your overnight lows again staying above the freezing level tonight, and our daytime highs are going to be staying in the 40s and 50s over the next 7 days. So just to recap, those scattered showers are coming through. Rainy mountain passes if you're traveling this weekend, that's looking pretty good. Warmer daytime highs and nighttime temperatures, and then that rain will dry up for us by Saturday. All the details and what you can expect for the weekend coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Thank you, Stacy. In Kittitas, the fire station is adjusting to new leadership as the Kittitas Valley Fire and Rescue Team Board of Commissioners appoint an interim fire chief following a recent transition. The move follows a special meeting by the Board of Commissioners focused on end-of-year performance. During that meeting, previous fire chief DJ Goldsmith was placed on administrative leave. On December 23rd, after further consideration of his performance, Goldsmith was terminated from his position. Since then, the board has appointed Roy Palmer as interim fire chief. Palmer brings decades of experience and has served multiple times as an interim chief, stepping in to help departments during periods of transition.
I've been in the business 50 years, so I've got quite a bit of experience. Right now, it's just learning the area and then use my expertise and knowledge to assist wherever I can. They've got a great delivery model here, so I'll just enter as a command officer when I'm needed.
Palmer says his contract with the fire station is set for 1 year.
We have a crime alert for you. A Pasco man is under arrest after a police standoff this morning, placing nearby Virgie Robinson Elementary in secure and teach mode. Pasco police say they arrived at the Tri-Cities Vista Apartments around 11 a.m. after receiving a report that a suspect in a recent domestic violence case had entered the complex. Police say the suspect wouldn't come out at first, leading them to deploy a drone and canine units. By 12:30 p.m., the man surrendered and Robinson Elementary lifted its secure and teach order too.
Students from at least 5 Tri-Cities high schools say they plan to walk out of class Friday to protest the actions of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE. Students at Kamiakin High School in Kennewick were among the first to organize a protest after they say they got inspiration from last week's walkout at Pasco and Delta High Schools. Organizers from Kamiakin say they plan to meet at the corner of Meadowline and Edison at noon before marching to Clearwater Avenue to get their message out.
I'll talk to my parents about politics and they say, well, what are you doing about it? And it's just like, we don't have to wait till we can vote. Like, we can start doing stuff now that proves that we are informed and we are involved.
Protests are also organized by students at Richland, Hanford, Kennewick, and Southridge high schools. Supporters of ICE say they believe the agency is helping to keep the community safe by arresting criminals.
In the meantime, people across the country are rallying together to protest ICE in a national shutdown. That's calling on people to not work, show up for school, or shop tomorrow.
Lee Waldman is breaking it down for us in New York.
I'm so proud of the way our community has responded, but at the same time, we need more from people in positions of power to protect us.
A coalition of organizations across the country are coming together to demand an end to immigration and customs enforcement happening across the U.S. Ben Lewis and Amy Harborn are a part of a union at the University of Minnesota representing graduate workers. Their group is helping arrange a national shutdown Friday. They're calling for no work, no school, and no shopping.
For a lot of these organizers, we understand that it's money that, makes a big statement.
On the website promoting the shutdown, organizers write, quote, "The people of the Twin Cities have shown the way for the whole country. To stop ICE's reign of terror, we need to shut it down." Robert Pape, a political science professor at the University of Chicago, says we are at a crucial moment for our nation's history.
This impacts both Democrats and Republicans. Protest is democracy in action. Protest is crucial.
When looking at the January 30th nationwide protest spurred in part by the shooting deaths of Renee Good and Alex Preddy, he says it's important things remain peaceful across the board.
This seems like a moment in history where the tide of the public can't be denied. This turns on its staying peaceful. That is what's crucial.
In New York, I'm Lee Waldman.
Protests are expected to continue into the weekend with a national Ice Out of Everywhere Day of Action planned for Saturday.
Following this newscast, ABC World News Tonight with David Muir picks up on our coverage of tensions in Minneapolis and if there will be a drawdown of federal agents. Plus, record cold with thousands dealing with no power.
Coming up next on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, a new approach to helping the unhoused in the Tri-Cities, how one nonprofit plans to open doors for people who don't qualify for traditional shelters.
And it's been a rainy day across the Tri-Cities today. Is there more rain in the forecast for your area tonight and into tomorrow? Stacy's back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast.
Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl, this one works.
Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth for whiter teeth in one day. Crest. Mounjaro for adults with type 2 diabetes.
Will this be the year all my hard work pays off?
My hard work pays off.
Will this be the year I push the limits yet again?
Will this be the year
I break through and take control
of my type 2 diabetes?
Will this be the year you ask your doctor about Mounjaro?
With Mounjaro, 3 out of 4 people reach an A1C under 7%. And some people lost up to 25 pounds. This is my year. Don't take Mounjaro if you're allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or vision changes. Serious side effects may include inflamed pancreas and gallbladder problems. Taking Mounjaro with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Tell your doctor if you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. And before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and may cause kidney problems.
This is my year. What about you? Is this the year you finally break through?
Ask your doctor about once weekly Mounjaro for type 2 diabetes. Paid partnership with Lilly.
This is your home for Kraken hockey. Every goal.
He scores!
Every save.
What a stop!
Every game.
That's hockey, baby!
Watch us defend the deep.
Kraken Nights. Coverage begins at 7 Saturday on My Network TV.
Prosser's most colorful adventure is at Splat It. Throw paint, get messy, and have a blast. For kids, adults, parties, and nights out, Splat It has it all. Book now at splatitnw.com.
Kraken Nights. Coverage begins at 7 Saturday on My Network TV.
A new nonprofit in the Tri-Cities is looking to create a low-barrier shelter to help people experiencing homelessness find a place to stay. The Tri-Cities Alliance for the Unhoused says the proposed shelter would serve individuals, couples, and families who don't always qualify for traditional housing programs.
Organizers describe it as low barrier, meaning fewer requirements, including allowing pets and accepting people who may be under the influence through alcohol, drugs, or I should say, though alcohol, drugs, and weapons would not be allowed on site. Now, the facility would be fenced, staffed with overnight security, and include restrooms, showers, and secure storage.
Leaders say they are currently working with cities, realtors, and private landowners to find a location, ideally away from schools and businesses, but near public transportation.
So there's a lot of different aspects on why people become homeless, and oftentimes it's not because they're bad people or because they're on drugs. It's because they just hit a situation in their life and they weren't able to turn it around. That's what we're here for.
The Alliance says similar shelters already operate in the region, and leaders believe the model could reduce strain on emergency services while providing a safer, more stable option for people living unhoused in the Tri-Cities.
We're going to head back to Pasco, where local health officials are raising alarms over a surge in unlicensed food vendors across Pasco and really the Tri-Cities, saying this is no longer just a food issue, but a public health and safety concern. Benton Franklin Health District leaders addressed Pasco City Council this week, reporting a 120% increase in complaints over the last 18 months tied to unlicensed food vendors. Officials say many of these pop-up operations are part of an organized mobile network moving between cities and states. The governor's office estimates there are about 68 locations operating statewide, with some vendors generating $2,000 to $3,000 a day, all while bypassing permits, inspections, and taxes. Inspectors say food is often prepared in homes or vehicles, stored without refrigeration, and handled without basic sanitation. Conditions, they say, have never once met health code standards.
They're not paying taxes, they're not paying business licenses, labor taxes, they're not paying for health permits, they're not paying for equipment to keep their food under sanitary conditions.
Health officials say a Tri-Cities task force is now working to coordinate enforcement and education efforts ahead of an expected increase in vendors this spring, with the goal of protecting public health and supporting licensed local businesses.
Talking sports now, the Tri-Cities Americans are putting their mark on the 2026 NHL Draft. 3 players from the team made NHL Central Scouting's mid-season rankings, including forward Cruz Paveo. Paveo, just 18 and from Calgary, has been turning heads this season, recently scoring a goal and 3 assists in the Americans' 7-3 win over Moose Jaw, his first career 4-point game. He's racked up 23 points in 37 games and represented Team Canada at the Under-17 World Hockey Challenge, helping the red team earn a silver medal.
Yeah, it's a little different. I mean, playing against guys your age, your size, compared to older guys and stuff, being a younger player, but it's really competitive, really skilled there, and it's a really good time. Really fun representing the country.
The Americans have a long history of producing NHL talent, with 69 draft picks since moving to Kennewick in 1988, including 2025 first-rounder Jackson Smith. And with Paveo and his teammates climbing the draft rankings, it looks like the franchise's reputation as a stepping stone to the NHL is stronger than ever.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we're talking rain in the forecast. Here comes that system moving right on down into the Yakima Valley and Columbia Basin tonight. Spotty scattered showers. Now, the good news is we've had warmer temperatures, so we won't see as much of that mixed precip unless you're in those upper elevations in the mountains. This is what it looks like right now in Pasco. It's pretty cloudy and foggy out there. 44 degrees. Feels like it's 41, and our sunset tonight at 4:57. So a little bit on the warm side all through the area. In fact, we're close to 50 degrees right now in Walla Walla. Temperatures tonight will be staying above freezing. But what's ahead? We've got a couple of systems moving through, including this one on Saturday. We've got a system that will continue to come through. There it is. It's moving. This is Thursday night. What we're seeing, this is the system coming through on Friday, mainly impacting the mountains, but some of those showers will slide through our region. As we get into Saturday, once again, we'll see wet weather on the west side of the state with a few showers trickling over, hit or miss for our area. So a drier weekend ahead overall. Here's our future cast to show you what we're looking at overnight tonight. Those showers moving through should be out of the area by 10 or 11 o'clock. Tomorrow afternoon, some showers hugging Ellensburg, the Hanford area, up towards Connell, and then another spot of showers coming through in the afternoon, Tri-Cities. We clear out briefly, and then Saturday rolls in, and we have a couple of spotty showers coming through, but most of the rain stays to the west side of the state. So things are looking good for the weekend around here. Warmer than average. I'm looking at this map this morning saying, where is winter? Well, apparently it is completely to the East Coast and the center of the country, but very warm temperatures for the next several days as we head into the first week of February. Our temperatures running above average. We're normally right around 43 degrees, and we're We're going to be just about 10 degrees above average by Monday, so very warm through the region for the next 7 days. Our weekend outlook, if you're traveling, got to bring your rain gear. If you're headed to Seattle, 40s and 50s over there. If you're heading to the Portland area, also going to see some showers and some foggy conditions on Saturday. And speaking of the fog, that is going to start to be a problem once again heading into the week. Look at Spokane's going to be kind of foggy up there all weekend long, and that fog will settle into our area. We'll be back to that air stagnation. You guys remember that. So temperatures overnight tonight, 30s and 40s, so very, very warm. Tri-City 7-day forecast looking at cloudy skies. We're hitting February 1st on Sunday. Get ready for 40 degrees, close to 50 for the next 7 days in Yakima. Once again, well above our average for the middle of winter. Ellensburg's got the better chance of seeing rain closer to the mountains. And as far as mountain snow goes, not a lot going there. They had a little bit over the last couple of days, but then it got warm again, transitioning to rain and mixed precipitation in the upper elevations. Here's Hermiston with temperatures at 54 on Monday. Wow. Second day of February and spring type temperatures. So anyway, wacky
That's
weather.
Shocking.
We're doing a deep dive to see, really, are we going to see winter? Is this it? Is this going to be the worst snowpack we've ever had? We're headed that way. So we'll keep checking into that for you. And in the meantime, try to stay dry.
It's so funny because this is like the hot topic. Everybody's talking about the weather this winter.
Right. It completely went to the east. It's just, it didn't hit us yet. And so everyone's going, okay, we still have February and March, but right now the first part of February anyway is looking above average and dry. So there you go.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. Well, coming up in tonight's Spotlight, when labels disappear and community takes center court, the Toppenish game is celebrating every student.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Back again, Jeff? Well, I'm future you. Our doctor figured out why your constipation with belly pain keeps coming back. It's IBS-C, and Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess is not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Imagine, what could relief from IBS-C mean for you? Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn how AbbVie and Ironwood could help you save.
Just like you, I'm working towards buying my first home. I'm saving for my children's future.
Like you, I want financial tools that make my life easier.
At Hapo, we're more than employees. We're people just like you, and we understand what really matters.
Just like you,
we're planning for our future.
And I care about making a difference.
We are here to help you navigate life's milestones, big and small, because we're just like you. Join us at Hapo today.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
For me, it's about accepting and being empathetic to patients. So as a dentist, I want to make sure that everybody is treated the same, and whatever the needs are, we want to provide the best care possible for each patient. There's no judgment. Now I don't have a lot of time to recharge because I have a 2-year-old. So pretty much we go to places like parks or supermarkets to have the 2-year-old enjoy. So that's a big joy. I think it only comes at this period of time.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts and Shelby's Floral proudly awards Alexis a new bicycle for being a community role model.
Every child deserves a bike. We love to support our community, especially our youth.
For more, click on Bikes for Tykes at applevalleynewsnow.com.
A waterfall, a footbridge, and more. Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Our spotlight at 5 takes us to Yakima County, where last night's Pink Out Unified basketball game between Toppenish High School and Hermiston High may have ended in a tie, but the real victory was in the spirit of inclusion. Students cheered for each other, celebrating abilities and unity. This event highlighted Toppenish's culture of support and acceptance, proving everyone belongs on the court and in the community. Hey, have an idea for the spotlight? You can send it to us on our social media, X, TikTok, Nextdoor, Facebook, and Instagram.
All right, sounds good.
All right, when we come back, we end on that high note. Your reason to smile. Stay right there.
Brace your taste buds. Don't miss out on the new DQ $6.99 Flamethrower Chicken Strip Basket. A spicy, bold heat, served with a side of our cool, sweet DQ soft serve as a dip. All for just $6.99. Plus, try a sweet, spicy sip of lemonade made with tahini. It's the new Spicy menu for a limited time, only at DQ.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
New year, new priorities, real value. Real value means more than what you pay today. It's what your vehicle gives you every day after. At McCurley Subaru, new Subaru vehicles are built with purpose. Standard all-wheel drive, advanced safety technology, and legendary reliability designed for the long haul. And if certified is the right fit, Certified Pre-Owned delivers trusted value too. This year, choose smart value. Think McCurley Subaru.
Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl, this one works.
Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth for whiter teeth in one day. Crest.
Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl, this one works.
Basic toothpaste stops at the top. Crest goes deeper to dissolve the bonds that hold stains to teeth for whiter teeth in one day. Crest.
Check out this awesome waterfall that one Native American tribe calls the center of the world.
A barrier broken open, making way for spirits to give their guidance to men.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News now at 6 Tuesday.
Next, E.T.
The one and only Blake Shelton.
It's an E.T. exclusive.
Only E.T.'s backstage at Blake's Sin City residency, plus Kevin James, actor by night, teacher by day.
You got the scoop, E.T.
Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7.
And welcome back. So we've had, rainy weather. We get little pockets of sunshine and then gloom. What I'm not happy about for next week is they're talking about that fog and that air stagnation coming back. Hopefully that is not the case, but that could happen again.
Yuck.
And very warm for the first part of February. But let's smile and take a look at this photograph that was sent in from Chuck. Check that out. Beautiful Wednesday morning sunrise along the Columbia. Great shot. Love that camera. Use the QR code on top of your screen and submit those weather photos. We love them. Keep them coming. Thanks to Lifetime Dental. All right, let's go over quickly our headlines. Light showers and the mountain passes this weekend are going to be pretty clear, seeing a little bit of rain. Most of the snow is tapering off and staying to the very upper elevations. Of course, we've got the mild weather, and then we're going to dry out Friday night, but there could be a little bit of rain coming through on Saturday. Here's what your day looks like tomorrow. Much warmer out the door, with most of us staying above freezing. So that is good But see the clouds?
Can't have it all, can we?
Can't have it all. It is the middle of winter.
We want the
however.
sun, but not the clouds. We want the warmth, but not the. But we want winter because we want the snowpack, but we don't. We can't win. All right, thanks for joining us.
Hoping your news is good news.